will begin soon. Good Day Maine's Friday Favorites starts right now. Your live interactive coverage with Good Day Maine will begin soon.
Good morning and happy Thursday to you. We are gearing up for Strive Rocks 2023 here with Whitney Wiles and Peter Brown from Strive. Good morning, guys.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
How are you? You said you're already kind of exhausted. There's so much planning that goes into Strive Rocks. How are you guys feeling?
I think we're feeling good. We now just are doing some dry runs of our big event for tomorrow night and are getting really excited, but also starting off a little tired. So we'll see how tomorrow goes.
How about you, Peter?
Yeah, it's the final preparations are underway. Tonight we actually have an event. It's our pasta party packet pickup for everybody who's registered, and a chance to people to come in and see one of our programs in action and pick up their packets. So we're busy, planning that and, putting the final touches on the 12-hour event that starts tomorrow night.
Pasta night. You have to carbo load before an
That's
all-night
right.
dance party.
Like a marathon.
So. Yes. So this runs tomorrow night, 8:00 at night to 8 in the morning. I'm always so impressed with the number of people who actually stay up. Besides you guys, obviously, the number of people who actually stay up all night. It's so impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. This is our 19th year, and it seems like it's a little harder every year for me to do it, but we really get carried along by the emotion and the energy of everybody in attendance. So it's pretty awesome to watch.
It is really awesome. And, one change that happened during the pandemic, of course, was taking this virtual. We've taken a lot of things virtual, and in some cases it's kind of stuck. And so you're sticking with the virtual this year. There's a lot of benefits to that.
There are, yeah. So during COVID, we decided to try this crazy event on Zoom, and it has stuck, like you mentioned. We realized that we're able to reach more Strive participants by doing it virtually. Some of our participants either can't stay up all night or aren't able to stay up all night at the Civic Center where we used to do it without a parent or some other support there. So we're able to reach more people. We're also able to serve participants that live outside of the Portland area or either in other parts of the country. So that has been a great benefit as well. And we're really just able to spread the message and the fun of Strive to anyone that wants to participate. So we've really enjoyed being virtual, and we're doing it again this year. And it's also a lot easier at the end of the event. There's no cleanup. So that's another plus.
There are a lot of benefits for sure. And Peter, can you just kind of give some people maybe who are tuning in right now some background? And we have people even here at the station who have been watching some of our stories this week being like, wow, I actually had no idea Strive existed, or I didn't actually know what Strive does. And obviously it's an incredible organization. So for some people who maybe aren't aware of Strive in general, kind of give them a little bit of background.
Yeah, absolutely. So Strive's a local nonprofit. We're based here in South Portland, Maine, and we provide a variety of services for what we call tweens, teens, and young adults with intellectual disabilities. And we certainly have programs that really work with every age level. All the way up through to, I think, our oldest participants in their 80s right now. But our sort of wheelhouse is that, 11 to 25-year-old age group. And we provide social, educational, employment training, post-secondary education, summer and camps. This is our Strive Worldwide program, which is, now online, and taken really a lot of what we've learned and put the curriculum that we put together over the past 20 plus years and flipped it into an online format. So that's a really incredible thing, because now that's working with students in 25 different states and a couple different countries and growing every day. But really our goal is to provide opportunities for people with intellectual disabilities and autism, opportunities for independence for everyone. And that might mean something different for each person. And I guess altogether, we have 13, 14, 15 different programs right now. So if someone's looking to get involved or to help navigate the system, they could certainly just reach out to us, and we'd be happy to connect them with the appropriate program or point them in the right direction.
Yeah, it's incredible the number of programs that you run. I mean, we just, dove into a couple of them this week. I love the Strive U program. Some just incredible young adults sharing with me, sort of their journey moving out on their own, and how it can be a little scary at first, but all those resources are right there at Strive U. And talking with Kevin Fitzpatrick, of course, who's a big part of the program, about the impact that this has. And I love the location, Whitney. You wouldn't even know that this campus exists in Portland. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's a really unique program that is, I think, one that a lot of people know Strive for. So it's a 2-year post-secondary program that's located right downtown. Some of the apartments even have a small waterfront view,
beautiful.
which is
Yes.
beautiful. So students come to the program for 2 years. They live on campus in their own apartment, like you see here, usually with a roommate. They also take classes with Southern Maine Community College. We have some special courses that were designed in conjunction with Strive, as well as classes with our own staff for independent living skills and things that come along with being on your own. They also find meaningful employment as well. So Zach, who's pictured here, works at Hannaford, and we have a lot of great employment partners throughout kind of the Portland area. And then the goal of the program is at the end of the 2 years, students will move into their own apartments.
Yes. And I'm trying to pull up our story actually about your volunteer efforts, which are amazing. Oh, let's see if I can write that.
Yeah, our Strive Bayside program
at the Ronald McDonald House, which we had the pleasure of stopping by to see how you're trying to also give back to the community, which is incredible.
Yeah, definitely. A big part of all of our programs is to really be as involved in the community, as possible. And our thoughts are that the communities are stronger when everyone's involved. And as you can see right here with our Bayside program, which is one of our community sports program, one of our sites that we work at is the Ronald McDonald House in Portland. They're a great partner of ours, and we have individuals that go there regularly, and I think are a big part of their community as well. Teaches employment skills, gives them an opportunity to give back. They feel important. It's really mutually beneficial, which is a big part of what we do.
Yes. And I think I could just really sense the passion, Whitney, from all of these participants. Very proud to help. Ronald McDonald House, which is just such an incredible organization as well. So just being able to kind of team up and make a difference in the community, you can tell that they care so much about what they do and take so much pride in it.
They do, yeah. So at the Ronald McDonald House, a lot of our participants help with cleaning and just preparing things for the families that are there. And they're really excited to go. And like you said, they are very proud of all the work that they do. I think that they know how important volunteers are to our organization and the programs that they're in. And I think that they are happy and proud to give back in another way.
Absolutely. And I also want to try to bring in this video. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Here we go. This is what we're talking about. Strive nights. I was looking through the video. We had a photographer come by a couple weeks ago. It's just like nonstop fun. Pool. You've got ping pong, basketball, anything you could imagine. You have an art area. This is just so awesome to have these back in person, especially, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. And so Strive Night runs every single Friday night from 6 to 9 o'clock. And it really is just a chance for people to come in and have fun, have sort of that typical teenage Friday night. And for a lot of our participants, it might be the first thing that is really theirs. It's not, getting dragged to their brother or sister's event or school event or thing. It's something that's theirs that they can put on the calendar and look forward to each and every week. And then when they get there, there's so many different choices on what they can participate in as well. And that is really how, our Strive Rocks event came to be. Right. It was really based on this event, and then just multiply that times 100 and you get Strive Rocks.
Yeah, like let's just take it all night. Why not? And I think that is such a the first Strive Rocks that I went to was in person at the Cross Insurance Arena, and it did feel like this. But like you said, there was like a bouncy house, and I think there were barnyard animals during the day, all this stuff. So how has it been to kind of take that experience and then bring it virtual? Because it's still nonstop fun and nonstop excitement, but just kind of in a different way.
Yeah, we've learned that 12 hours is a lot to plan on Zoom, but we try to keep it fresh and exciting from year to year. We have local musicians that send in music that we play and dance to. We have magicians and hypnotists and different shout outs from some of our friends at the news station, along with some local radio hosts and things like that. And then we just, we have different theme hours. So we have activities that go along for each theme. So that's a way to keep it exciting. And we market it as an all-night dance marathon. There's plenty of dancing, but there's so much more to do during it as well.
And yeah, go ahead, Peter.
I was just gonna say, I think we've been able to carry over a lot of the favorites too. Like we do a theme hour every hour where there's potential for costume changes, and we've seen people get even more involved in those type of hours during the online piece because they're at home or with friends, and they can just go a little crazier and dressing up and getting involved in the theme since they're doing it at home. And then I think it's just a lot more planning on Whitney and her team's behalf to make sure it can keep going, because it's more than just having bands come in and playing songs. It's making sure that we really can make it interactive and fun and and really enjoyable for everybody to do for 12 hours.
Well, I think something else that's interesting when you talk about, being able to participate, because it's virtual, with the Strive Worldwide, I just have found, this from doing some of the interviews about it, it really allows for some people, maybe they're not comfortable going to Strive Night because it might be a little overwhelming, but seeing with the Worldwide and then also, being able to maybe take part in Strive Rocks via Zoom, you can really see some people finding that they are more comfortable participating, and seeing people that are totally coming out of their shell and doing things their family members have never even seen them do before.
Absolutely. I mean, I think we have a couple of examples, and I think it was mentioned during your story was that we have at least a couple people who have really been shy and introverted in the traditional classroom setting, but then when they're in an online setting, they feel like they can participate much more openly because they're doing it from a safe space. So we have people that are chatting a lot now and even asking to do things like karaoke where they may have never participated at all in the traditional classroom. So that's really exciting, both from this program's perspective, but also with Strive Rocks, because I think there is some similarities there for people to be able to do it from home. They can take a break if they need to. They can get back on. That's not something that we traditionally allowed people to do.
Right.
It was in person. So it does open up a lot of different things for both levels.
All right. So what's your favorite part? I want each of you to tell me your favorite part of Strive Rocks.
I think there's always something funny or fun happening, and especially when you're getting into the very early morning hours, like
Yes.
Things are just like crazy. So I think that it's really nice to just see also at the beginning of the event, like all of our Strive community, whether it's volunteers or participants or staff, joining kind of on one computer screen and all being together, even though, we're in different cities or states. So I think that that's really fun. And I also love the different theme hours and seeing how involved people get. And I don't know if I could pick one part. The whole thing.
That's totally fair. How about you, Peter?
I think I would have to just say that the community coming together. We've talked a lot about Strive members participating in it, but it is really open to the wider community. So I know that we have, high school and even some middle school students that are taking part, and just seeing them learn a little bit more about Strive as we go through the night, and having them learn more about some of our participants that they might not have had a chance to meet otherwise, and realize that, hey, they're really not that much different than I am. And having some of those relationships build over the course of the night and sometimes carry over back into our other events and into the schools and things like that is, really exciting for me.
That's my favorite part. Absolutely. I've learned so much from just being involved with you guys. And from the first Strive night, I forget if it was maybe 5 years ago, to now. And just, I've gained so much and learned so much about Strive and your participants. And they are just absolutely wonderful. I would encourage anyone out there thinking about maybe hopping on Zoom Friday night. We're going to have so much fun. And it's just guaranteed to be a great time. I want to show Mallory says, love my program because we go out into the community. So love to hear that, Mallory. And Casey, let's rock. Yes, absolutely. And I guess I would just want to round this out by sharing with people, we just talked about all those amazing programs that you offer to many, many participants. But this is why we do Strive Rocks, is so that you can not only put those programs on, but try to expand them to reach more participants in Maine and beyond.
Yeah, absolutely. In addition to it being a very important fundraiser for us, Strive Rocks, like we said, is now in its 19th year, really gains a lot of attention, thanks to things like this. And a lot of people find out about Strive this way. So not only does it provide us with the resources to continue and expand our programs, it also lets people that need the services hopefully learn a little bit more about us and learn how they can get involved. So it's really beneficial in a couple different ways.
Awesome. And any sneak peeks of tomorrow night? I know you mentioned maybe some magic happening tomorrow night.
Yeah, we have a magician joining us all the way from New York City coming on. He came last year and it was a lot of fun and his tricks were amazing. We have no idea how he did them. So he's joining us at the 11 p.m. hour. We have some other bands joining us at 8 and at 10. We have a couple of magicians, actually, another one joining us right when we kick off. And then we just have so much fun. I think that's the sneak peek. So much fun.
Yep, exactly. It is nonstop fun. Well, thank you guys so much. It's not too late to join in the fun, right?
Absolutely. People can visit striverocks.org to sign up, get all the information. They can see all the list of activities as well as the theme nights, and they can either sign up or even support the event.
Awesome. And we have the stories that we've aired this week on our website, WGME.com. We have one more story airing tomorrow on Strive Night, so you don't want to miss that. And I'm excited to be there right at 8 o'clock tomorrow night to help kick things off with you guys and hang out for a little bit. So I hope people will tune in and just support Strive, because it really is such a wonderful organization. So thank you guys.
Awesome.
And I know you probably have
Thank
more
you,
planning to do, right? A little bit more planning to do.
A little bit.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow night, and hopefully others will as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.